Hello everyone, no respawns here, hope you're doing grand and having a equally grand day. So this is my mod review of a settlement that is on the Bethesda mods section, I don't know what it's called, mods page, whatever, you can download it on PS4. Now currently it is PS4 only, but it's a mod I quite like, so I'm trying to maybe low-key draw some attention to it so the mod developer goes, hey, maybe make this available for Xbox and PC for everyone else. Also, it might be there are a few bugs, and I don't know whether the mod developer has abandoned it or not. They seem to be active recently, so hopefully, but other than the couple of bugs, I'll tell you what the bugs are, basically. So currently, this is called Barge Town, by the way. Currently the one bug they have, there are a few texture bugs. I'm going to show you one now. Looks fine, looks fine, looks fine. Boop. Oh no! That one I realised earlier when I was trying to record, and that bit there is flashing, and also there is a clipping piece of texture. But other than that, it works pretty grand. And there was a bird that was stuck, but I don't think that was the developers. I think that was just Bethesda's birds getting stuck. The big one is currently this will be, you can't send any kind of like trade route, supply route here, and you can't send anyone, so you can't have any settlers here right now. So this is currently a player-owned area. That being said, it's pretty cool. So for starters, so Barge Town is located just south of Spectacle Island, and just east of, of Warwick Homestead. Now the cool thing about this is you don't have to discover this. So the Barge Town little map marker there is added to the Pip-Boy the second you add the mod, which is pretty useful, you know, if you want to be a bit of a sneaky little shit, you know, if starting a new game, you could just low-key download the mod and then just fast travel to the south and then discover, you know, Warwick Homestead. There's the Adam Cat's garage over there. It's quite useful. I was like beelining it south. But ignoring the couple of bugs, it is an absolutely, like, this one just blew me away. It looks, with exception with the bugs, but to be honest, they just, you know, come part and parcel to Bethesda. It looks like something you would just find in the game, and it's an awesome looking area. Anyway, like the mob developer, which is called Aragu Modder, I'm probably pronouncing it completely incorrectly, but however, it's not the person's actual name, and this is what happens when you have some weird weird custom username. Don't worry, we've all had weird custom usernames before. Mine was like Deus Mechanicus or some bullshit once upon a time, so it's okay, it's alright. Regardless of the very complex name, very, very, very cool mod. So one thing I've got the Scrap That Settlement mod enabled right now, and I think because this is made completely with custom, like completely bespoke settlement, it means that I can actually scrap more or less everything, which is fantastic. Some parts I can't scrap, but quite, for example, all the rubble and shit like that. The reason why I draw attention to this is, and probably a lot of you have noticed this already, is a lot of the mods where, for example, they've made just a pre-existing area in the game as a customizable settlement. You can't actually scrap much of the stuff there, and it was something that I noticed when I was testing out some mods earlier today, but also I was very pleased when I tried it out here. So for now, this would be if you, for example, wanted just a nice little player-owned, like a settlement just for the player, this would be perfect. I mean, obviously you can't send companions here, but you could bring them with you, I imagine. However, low-key, I don't actually send companions to settlements. If you just press cancel when you're telling them to go home, without selecting an area, they go back to their home. Unless the last place, basically. So I don't ever send them to settlements because that looks lame, and I like them having their own house. But it's pretty amazingly cool settlement. I love it. There's so much character. The developer has clearly thought about this a lot in terms of, and the premise that I always try and encourage people to choose, which is try and think of set pieces. Like everything here is a set piece, and there's a point to everything as well. So this is the workshop there, where you've got the workbench. There's your pile of, I think they just wanted a big pile of mush. There's the pile of mush. This is what I would assume would be the main living quarters area, and again, it's got a nice Waterworld vibe to it as well, which I quite like. This here is just, I guess they realised they needed some area for you to actually build. Again, it's a bit more open area. I really love this, which is, I was just blown away. I've actually only had a quick look through this, so I'm going to have a proper looks again. I love these planes, and there are quite a few script planes pre-existing in the game that I'd love for people to make as pre-existing settlements, settlements that you can actually make, kind of turn them into workshop areas, basically. This is awesome. Check this out. It's a shooting gallery. I loves it. I loves it. In your face. Oh, they've made them so they don't. I was hoping I could knock them over. Oh, you totally can. It's cool, because you can build those anyway through the unlock settlement objects mod, so it's fine. Damn, motherfucker. So that is cool, and I like that. I would have never thought of that. I might actually steal that idea for one of my settlements. So basically, could everyone just not pay attention to what I just said and pretend that when you see that in a settlement that I thought of it myself? That would be grand. Could you do that for me? Cool. Just got this plain area here. Got this boat area. You can, like, scrap this entire boat, I think. There's a couple. Let me show you one of the things I noticed. This isn't in cringy texture glitch. I guess you had to do it. I'm not judging. I'm judging a little bit. It's fine. Don't worry about it. You can rug glitch and something to cover that over. It's fine. It's grand. But you can more or less scrap everything. I think you can't scrap this boat. You can scrap that one over there. And you can scrap the other one as well. Can't scrap that. But you can scrap quite a lot of things. But just the detail that they've, you know, the effort that's been shown and kind of the attention to detail as well is just absolutely fantastic. It blows my... I'm a little bit overwhelmed. I'll be completely honest. You can probably tell already. I'm like, ooh. Like, this is a definitely... I'm going to keep an eye on it. So I might not build in it yet. My hope is that the mod developer will... I'm going to go over there so we can see this part here. I'm hoping the mod developer will come back to it and just fix, because I know for a fact you can do custom settlements where you can send people to, because there are mods that do that on PS4, and I also hope they make it available for Xbox and PC. That should be a little bit easier. I'm gonna probably angrily encourage someone to get Larry at me for, David, you don't understand the pain we go through as modders. I do, but I don't at the same time. These look awful, so I would probably redo these. But that's more just a player thing, so that's fine. So you can scrap them, you can move them around. It's cool. They've just plopped them there, which is fair. So yeah, this is definitely one of the better mods. I've been pouring... There aren't that many, but I've been looking through them. And this is one, you know, I felt that needed to kind of have a giant telescope just kind of pointed towards it. So maybe, one, the mod developer maybe comes back to it and fix the few errors that remain. But also so you guys as well can enjoy it, because this is definitely a place that I'm looking forward to building on, provided the area is fixed. Oh, it just looks fantastic. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. There are a few errors. It's fine. Can I delete that? Can I? I can't scrap that. Well, okay, there's one. There's a bug that will need fixing. Just go ahead and get rid of that. Anyway, hope you guys found this one interesting. I hope it encouraged you to maybe download this mod. You know, other than the couple of bugs, it's pretty good, I think. It's a diamond in the... Not in the complete rough, actually. A diamond with a few scuffs, I would say. But no more than a lot of the other settlements. Seriously, Bethesda really dropped the ball. So many. Can't even judge this one. I also love these. I want these as planters. Hint, hint, mod developers. Anyway, as always, follow me on Twitter at norespawns. I'll have another settlement build up, or possibly a tour, I'm not decided which, soonish. I'll also try and, if you have any interesting settlement mods similar to this one, let me know. I've just fallen down a hole. And I will try and give them some attention. If you're a mod developer who have done something like this, please let me know. Contact me on Twitter, might be easier. Then you can just kind of pop me over some screenshots, because I would love to start maybe actively starting drawing attention to kind of singular mods, as I have done with this one right now. Also, that way maybe, you know, if I can suggest you some areas that you want to add as settlements, that would be cool. I haven't thought of any. Planes, crash planes are cool. There are some crash planes up north to do that. Anyway, love you all. Follow me on Twitter at norespawns. I'll talk to people soon. You take care.